this walk here. Man, I was just walking on my other channel for about an hour and 17 minutes. And you guys, I gotta recommend wearing a sauna suit. Now, a lot of y'all, if you drink enough water, you can wear the sauna suit, or you can wear sauna suit top and bottom. TikTok has a great sale on sauna suits right now. I know you guys really not on TikTok like that, all of you, but you can get a sauna suit probably on Amazon as well. And if you're going for walks, it's a hack. It's a complete hack, man. You're going to sweat off all that water weight. It's going to tighten you up, man. I've been using the sauna suit thing for probably a month or so, and with the walking and the sauna suit, because I'm out here talking for long periods of time and I'm getting the walks in, but I drink a lot of water. So what if I have something to counter all the water I'm drinking? Because I get out here, I drink so much water, I'm bloated. So I have to wait a little while before I go live on TikTok. I'm not going there bloated, you know what I mean? But out here and drink, definitely getting a sauna suit, you guys. I appreciate you smashing that like button. I want to talk about how the term emotionally unavailable has become the new buzzword from modern women and panders alike. The modern woman is always trying to find a way to gaslight men for men having standards and boundaries. So the new way of gaslighting Stoic men, which is most of you Sigmas, and I keep telling you, if women didn't like you, then why are they always coming up with different ways to gaslight you and try to make you seem like you're doing something wrong while you're minding your business? So, of course, the modern woman can't take accountability for any of her actions. So she's out here, and this is the scallywag of scallywaggest of modern women, the leftovers. They're out here talking crazy. You see it in the title. They will call a man emotionally unavailable if he's stoic and not interested in them. Yes, they can't take being turned down. They're calling us emotionally unavailable. Look, man. If a guy is not emotionally available for you, he doesn't like you like that. So it's either calling you sassy or calling you emotionally unavailable. It's just another buzzword. Man, I got out here earlier, man. I got this tan line going on, dude. It is that hot out here. Cooked me up good. But you're not emotionally unavailable. You're really not paying them no attention. And when women don't get attention, they try to create attention. And this is just one of their creations. If you're running around saying there's a bunch of men out here emotionally unavailable, it sounds like there's a bunch of men that are just not making time for you. Now, it can't just be because they don't find you attractive, or they don't want you. It's got to be some kind of crazy issue. They're emotionally unavailable. A lot of them are hurt. Some of them are broken. So these are the words you use to describe the men that you find attractive. I mean, I hate to see what you call the men that you don't like at all. But what is the point here? Is it to shame the men into wanting to date you? Or is it just to whine about the fact that you can't get the men that you want? Now, when they say emotionally unavailable, I don't even think that they're approaching men. Because you got to remember, most of these scallywags are super in their ego. I think that they're watching content creators and watching your post. And based off of what you're posting, they're coming to this conclusion off that horrible assessment, and then getting online and talking as if there's a guy that they're trying to date. They lie all the time. So you got to make it make sense. They'll get online and make it seem like there's some guy who got their number but doesn't want to show them interest or is not emotionally available. How does that make any sense, man? No, the men that they're interested in, that they're stalking, that they're orbiting, that they can't get enough of watching their social media, they are too egotistical to approach these men. The men don't even know that they freaking exist. And then they'll get online and be talking about, yeah, this guy I like, and he don't even know you exist. You're not willing to put yourself out there, but you're wanting to still be dated. Make that make sense. Men are out here getting out the mud building for the eventual girlfriend and wife and family they eventually will have, or just for themselves, whatever. If you're not going to put yourself out there, but you're going to stalk the men that you like and then be like, oh, they're all emotionally unavailable, you sound insane. I don't believe you. You need more people. I don't believe it when they say stuff like, yeah, these guys out here, they're just, they're getting my number and then, they just don't communicate and it just seems like they're trying to get over divorce, or I feel like they're, or I think, all this stuff, man. When a woman says this, instead of saying, well, I know, and he told me, right? Things like this, then she's just making stuff up. They don't really get confirmation on anything because they're too egotistical. They have no real character, so they don't know how to talk to people. So they're scared they're going to either piss him off or run him off or, cause some kind of disagreement. So they just make up stuff. A lot of them are just single, so they have no man at all. So they're just watching the men that they like a lot, and then based off of the stuff they say, like me, they start running with these different narratives. They heard something online talking about unemotional or emotionally unavailable. That's it. Emotionally unavailable, and they're like, oh, that's what he is. No, it's not. Stop diagnosing people with stuff. How's that worked out for you so far? When you do stuff like that, you're building an echo chamber, a fake, false reality. You know what I'm saying? A fugazi, if you will. And you're just out here doing this goofiness. It's getting you nowhere fast. And then you're projecting onto men that you don't know, upset that you can't get what you want, which is really because you refuse to face facts, to deal with reality, to heal your traumas and move forward. You gotta smash that like button. I'm out here cooking. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, if these women want to continue to come up with different phrases or verbiage to describe the men that they want that don't want them, what can we do about that? We don't get the same algorithmic push that they do. So they're able to push their nonsense all over the place. But as men and the ladies that watch, we have to use rational common sense. Do you think that men are hitting these women up, getting their numbers just to ignore them? I mean, it can happen, but they should know that guy's a player. That's their problem. They're not properly vetted. You guys smash that like button. I don't know what you said, but it got blocked by YouTube. Now, all I'm saying is this, and this is just my perspective and my opinion. You guys have to know, the ones that come over here arguing in the comments, you're arguing with a total stranger. And the crazy part is black women arguing with me. So you are assuming, and this is why I don't do this whole race baiting stuff that y'all like to do, the community and all this craziness. No, because you use it when it's convenient for you. You know what I'm saying? You want to come over here and use the fact that we're both black to be my mammy. No, we're not doing that. No other race does that, and you're not going to do it. It's only black women trying to check me in my comment section, right? And I talk about all women over here. Now, I do get on y'all directly, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the lower half of y'all, the leftovers, and I make sure I'm very specific about that. I don't say black ladies. I don't say black women. I'll say leftovers. It's in the title. So you self-identify as leftovers. Well, I mean, if you want to self-identify as leftovers, leftover, whatever, it's cool. But don't project that onto me. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's out here doing what he has to do, and y'all a bunch of hit dogs hollering. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? You should know that I have made distinctions between leftover women, modern women, and ladies. If you consider yourself a leftover woman, you're the bottom of the barrel. You're barely a female. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what kind of buzzwords you throw at me. I don't care what you're trying to imply, because if it's not some sassy sissiness, then it's, oh, he's emotionally unavailable. No duh. So I'm supposed to walk around with my emotions on my sleeve to strangers? I'm not supposed to vet you, and over time we get to know each other, and as a man, I slowly roll out what little emotion I'll show? Are you insane? Don't answer the question. It's rhetorical. We're tired of it, man. Smash that like button. We're tired of it. We're not playing these goofy ass games with you anymore. The mental gymnastics, you're in your own heads. You're not in ours. We don't care what you say. We don't listen to what you're saying. We watch what you do. Excuse me, watch what you do. Message automatically held in review. You got blocked. You know what I'm saying? The soul tribe is showing up. You guys, I don't know what you think this is. Of course, I'm a lone wolf, but the wolf pack is always around. Now, I'm going to tell you guys what's going on, I'm going to tell you guys again. It doesn't matter the buzzwords. It doesn't matter how offended you get by the messenger. And I want to also say this, leftover females. You're only attacking attractive men. Why don't you figure out how to project your issues onto unattractive men? Instead of doing it to the men that you find attractive, how are you ever going to learn how to speak to men that you like if you're always mammying them, trying to correct them, trying to tell me, oh, I'm not this and I'm not that? I don't know you, stranger. Just because my message spoke to you doesn't mean that we're related, or you can use the fact that we're both black. That means nothing. You're not in my family tree anywhere, man. Stop doing that. I'm not the Negro for that. I'm telling you, when you're a black woman and you assume, do you go over to all the red pill Caucasian channels and do that? I bet you don't. I bet you don't. I bet Rollo Tomasi hasn't seen a black woman getting on to him in God knows how long. Yeah, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. I'm telling you right now, if you have a problem with what I say, you're definitely not my kinfolk. Okay? I'm not gonna play these games with you. Oh, we're kinfolk when it's time for you to be my mammy. My mother never corrected my dad. If she did, it was behind closed doors somewhere where we never found out about it. And my dad never disrespected my mother. So I don't know where you're getting this whole a woman needs to correct a man. You're not correcting anything. What you're doing is projecting onto me your insecurities because the words I said triggered those demons in you. Oh yeah, I'm cooking right now. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Again, not our fault. Not our problem. And I'm going to make sure when you leave comments, see the comments I leave back to y'all, it's not the quick wit I normally do. No, I'm leaving you comments to make you think about stuff. Make you rethink life. I want you to rethink why your mother didn't go ahead and take one for the team and bop your dad off and swallow the gravy. I'm gonna make you think, why didn't your dad, you know what I'm saying, be responsible and left you dripping down the backside of your mother's left thigh from behind? That's what I want you to be thinking about. Don't come over here thinking that you done found some soft-spoken beta bucks. No, you found a wolf in sheep's clothing. I want to lure you in. I don't want to run you away. I want to lure you in so I can cook you up and put these words on y'all directly, because I know y'all been watching me for quite some time on all my different YouTube channels, TikTok, whatnot. But now that I'm getting a little bit of notoriety and clout, it's really bothering you. And I want you to come out the shadows. Let yourselves be known in my comment section so I can see these goofies that have been stalking me for quite a bit. I'm gonna lure you out, and then I'm gonna shut you down with my words. Since you've never been checked by a real man, you know, allow me to do that for you. And hopefully these real words will hit close to home and you'll take the direction and make the correction. I don't have nothing else to do, you know what I'm saying, with you or for you. That's all I can do. That's what real men do, period. I know y'all been watching me with your looking asses. You can't help but watch me. I'm too attractive, I'm too fit, I'm too well spoken. And as much as y'all try to make it seem like black men are a downgrade, you know that's not to be true. You know we're out here looking like God in this realm, representation of God in this realm. And no matter how much you try to mammy us back to the plantation and try to get us to think that we need guidance and leadership from women, Some of us weren't raised by women alone. Some of us were raised in a nuclear family with a dad leading the household. My dad was that kind of guy, is that kind of guy. Never stopped, still is. You know what I'm saying? Straight up Sigma. Won't be told by nobody what to do. Period, point blank. I talk to my dad, I have to sit there and be quiet. If he thinks I'm getting smart with him, which a lot of people think I do, he will let me know about myself and tell me to shut the fuck up. I'm not going to explain myself to you, boy. You're not going to ask me questions like that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Moving right along. At 40 years old, you understand what I'm saying to you? It don't matter that he's 69. He's still a grown man. He's still my father. And I must show him that respect. That's how men move. So do you think a man that moves like that, that'll tell his 40-year-old son that, is going to listen to some random woman telling him he needs to be like this or be like that? And if that's my pop, like father, like son, you know what I'm saying? You get me? You feel me? Gotta smash that like button. So as mad as you get, I'm still gonna stay fine. I'm still gonna be fit. And I'm still gonna talk this shit. You feel me? Yeah, I don't give a shit if you do, if you don't. Gotta smash that like button. I appreciate everybody that joined the live stream. Your boy is back. Better than ever. Y'all never seen this side of me because you never seen me completely healed. I haven't seen this side of me for quite some time either. But allow me to reintroduce myself. You know what I'm saying? This is who I really am. Not wounded. You know what I'm saying? Not left divorced. Starting over from scratch. This is your boy that made it. You know what I'm saying? Back in my proper frame, doing what I do, and looking good while I do it. Love and light, y'all. Smash that like button. Share the live stream. I didn't cuss too much, so celebrate that with me. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Join the tribe. Love and light.